Hey everybody, Simpay Kelly here. As most of you know, last week I started talking about a book that I've been reading entitled The New Superpower for Women. 7 seconds. That's how long it takes for a criminal to determine whether or not they are going to select you. So how do criminals who prey on others select their victims? Also, how can we keep from being selected? There was a study conducted of these types of criminals in prison. The prisoners were shown 6 hours of video of random people walking down the sidewalks. Shockingly, the prisoners all picked the same people they would have chosen as victims. Why is that? It had nothing to do with the size of the person, whether they were male or female, race, or their perceived religion. It all had to do with the way that people carried themselves. If people seemed to be unsure of themselves, or carried themselves in a manner that portrayed weakness, then criminals knew they would be an easier target. So how can we keep ourselves from being selected? First off, we need to be aware of how we're carrying ourselves. We need to walk with our head up and our shoulders back. Walking with your head down and your shoulders slumped portrays weakness, or at least it appears as though you don't know what's going on around you. Speaking of that, pay attention to what and who are around you. Awareness and intuition can play a key role in helping a woman combat being targeted from an attack. The unconscious aspect of the human mind protects you by picking up on cues that may indicate a pending attack. Frequently, there are nonverbal signals known as pre-indicators communicated by the predator that suggest ill intent. A predator's behavior changes as he moves closer to selecting a possible target. You should scan your environment. It is easier to spot someone who is up to no good if you're looking around. You should walk with a medium stride at a normal pace. If you're walking with a shortened stride, it betrays that you may be hurt, timid, or just inattentive. If you walk with an unusually long stride, it will draw attention to you and make you look like you're scared. Most of all, relax. If you walk around scared, you'll give off clues to others with your body language. It is not hard to alter the way you carry yourself in public, but maintaining it is. You will have to remind yourself to continue. Maybe you can even tell someone else about it and ask them to call you on it if you start slipping. Remember, criminals of this type want to avoid 2 things: to avoid getting hurt and to avoid getting caught. So if all else fails, and you're selected as someone's target, make a scene and fight hard. Remember, if you're interested in reading this book yourself or gifting it to the special lady in your life, there will be a link in the comments where you can purchase it. All sales from that link will help the dojo. That's all for today's talk, and I look forward to next week's talk with everyone.